Hello there everyone and welcome to a brand new series. Paradox Entertainment, you might recall, makes grand strategy games, and they've released a science fiction one called Stellaris. And, well, I watched somebody play. It was suggested by Sean Patterson, and I watched about, 10 episodes of his playthrough and bought it, because it looks pretty awesome. And there's some neat stuff that happens in here. Lots of different options. Not the least of which is the ability to make your own empire, which is what we're going to do. I am not in the mood to just take what I'm handed. I want to create something new and unusual. So let's see what we got here. Alright. Male. Alright. Problem is, species is not going to be human, because human, overdone. Let's see. Oh, cool. I like that. Oh, wow. Never mind. Look at all the different avians, arthropoid. Wow. Those are some very interesting fungoid races, too. That's neat. I mean, this is all aesthetic, so I kind of like the cat people. Let's call them, that'll work. I mean, I don't necessarily need a unique name, although I should have come in this with an actual plan. Orassian, that'll work. Okay. Let's go with, there we are. We won't add a ship prefix or anything. Alright, here's what we need now. So we can pick trait. We got 4 trait picks left and 2 trait points. Okay. Well, industrious. Now the good news is that I know a little bit about this game already, so let's see, nomadic. Wow. Resettlement cost down. Charismatic, 1% happier with me. Long-lived. Resilient. Very higher army damage. Let's go with intelligent. Now, what can we do to balance that out? Non-adaptive, slow breeders. Okay, they don't like crowds. They don't like people, or people don't like us. Want slaves? No, we're not going to do slaving. Let's go with alright, maybe intelligent. Well, no, I mean that is a good one. Let's see what else. What's the other one we would want? I was thinking about going adaptive, but maybe we go non-adaptive to get ourselves an extra point. And speed up growth or speed up leader improvement. So non-adaptive, quick learners. That'll work. I could get one more trait, but I don't think I can afford it. Yeah, it would have to be a negative trait, so that'll work for now. You can't even tell the difference between the... Alright. There we go. Modric den Badir. Sure. That'll work. Alright, what kind of world do we want to... what kind of world preference do you think we want? Cat species? Let's go with, you know what? Let's go with a desert planet. Yeah, sure. Desert planet. Okay, we'll randomize that. Star name... Ivadazun, and star name is Yvonne. Okay, next. What else is there? A mammalian city appearance? Oh, neat. Bioorganic looking cities. Okay, ethics. And government. Voting... Get better ski leaders and lower leader recruitment cost. Oligarchy gets +5 minerals and +5 energy credits. With a... yeah, or a despotic empire. Cheaper to build. Well, let's go with just an indirect democracy. Okay, now ethics. Well, I would much rather be a xenophile than a xenophobe. I want to work with the aliens. All right, alliance. Let's see, collectivist. No, definitely not. Energy credits plus 10%. Ooh, materialist. If I recall correctly, we went with did we go with a science-oriented? Let's see, pacifist would be, we could be fanatic materialists. Let's see, what else do we have? You can't be a xenophobe and a xenophile. You can't be a spiritualist and a materialist. Well, we could go for the extra 10% energy credits. Sure, that looks good. Empire name. The, let's see, the... Let's see. Orassian Mandate. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Okay. That'll do. Flags. Oh my goodness. Let's see what we got here. I wonder if it's actually pirate, ornate. I wonder if it's possible to import new ones. It sure feels like there could be more. Let's see. Let's go with, that looks good. Okay, primary color, secondary color. Nope, black is good. Although that pointy one doesn't fit very well in that flag, does it? There we go. Now that looks nice. Okay, starting weapons. Okay, point defense. Let's go with energy weapons. I like lasers. Now, what do we have? Warp drive generates a subspace bubble around a ship, making faster than light speeds attainable. Allows for free but relatively slow travel between the stars, given the great distance involved. Hyperspace allows ships to temporarily breach the dimension of hyperspace. Interstellar travel is fast but limited to existing paths along the hyperlane network. Or wormhole. Wormhole generators tunnel through subspace and establish a conduit between 2 points, permitting travel across vast distances. The large generators are too big to be fitted on ships, requiring special wormhole stations to operate. Interesting. Let's go with... We're new players. Let's go with something we... familiar. Alright. Yeah, we'll go with the mammalian ships. Yeah, so we went quick learners, intelligent. Okay, so we got science, a 15% science boost from our layout. Alright. Here we go. Galaxy size, medium. Let's start with a medium game. Elliptical. Yeah, we'll go with elliptical. AI empires. Difficulty normal. Allow FTL method. Any. That could be interesting. Iron Man mode definitely off. Alright. Party time. Yeah. So. Okay. Let's see. So, in the eons since the first primitive Orassian communities took shape amid the great dune seas of Ivada Zun, our civilization has spread and prospered. We were driven forward by steady scientific progress, and armed conflicts between nation-states became increasingly rare. The framework for a global democratic government was eventually laid, and when the last holdouts voluntarily joined, we stood united as a single nation. Now, after the successful creation of several experimental subspace fields, the finest minds of the Orassian Mandate have finished development of the first warp drives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. Begin.
Good day, Mr. President. I am Veer, a prototype synthetic intelligence. My job is to offer advice and assistance as we seek our destiny among the stars.
Okay. So... Descriptions of the interface, explore the game's mechanics. Let's do the
An
full
excellent
tutorial.
decision. You will have my full support.
Okay.
Building a star empire can be a daunting task. To help get things started, I will be providing instructional missions that cover the basic steps necessary to
that's
establish
useful.
ourselves as a successful interstellar power.
Okay. So, first mission is to fully survey our home system. Okay, so situation log. Let's see, what do we have here?
The Empire screen lists the planets of our empire, with leaders and the different factions in separate tabs. It also lets us create and manage sectors.
Okay. We'll find out about sectors
The
later.
Leaders tab lets us hire, dismiss, and assign idle governors, scientists, admirals, and generals.
Alright, and
The Factions tab provides an overview of the populace's political groupings and allows us to hear their demands and interact with them.
Alright, so contacts.
In the contact screen, we see a detailed list of all the various empires we have encountered. Their opinions of us are visible at a glance, and we can quickly and easily engage in diplomacy. All the ships in use within our empire are designed here. New hull sizes and components will be unlocked as we research new technologies.
And then
The
technology.
technology screen is where we will be directing our research efforts. Technologies are categorized into 3 different fields, with each field typically having 3 available research options.
Okay. So let's see what we got in the way of research. So the way it works, the way research works in this game, and this is something I've learned from watching Quill18 play. It's basically a card-based tech system. So what you see is 3 random technology, semi-random techs. Ooh, solar panel network. That one actually I might get to start. Each one, each tech, I should say, is once I research one, it'll slot in 3 new technologies in to replace them. And each one of these research happens independently. Unlike Europa Universalis, these points apparently build up, but not a huge amount, and we don't have to save them. So we have our energy credits, minerals, and influence. Influence we get really slowly, and it's very hard to get new stuff that will improve influence. Alright, solar panels. Now solar panels, I'm going off of some stuff that I've learned from watching other people play. Solar panel network is a thing that can be installed in space stations to generate extra energy credits and make the space stations cheaper, basically. So, okay, we could get our colony ship right off the bat here. We could get cheaper armor upkeep or increased naval capacity. We might as well just get our colony ships right off the bat. Have that option available to us. In engineering, we can get Engineering Facility 1, which is a research facility that will give us an extra boost of energy. We could go with Ion Thrusters, which is a light dodging component. Or we could get nuclear missiles and missile defense. Let's get the engineering facility. Alright, that takes care of research. Now, here's our ships and here's our space stations. And here's
this
our
is our homeworld and the capital of our empire. The planet's summary screen, which we are currently looking at, provides an overview of the planet's important statistics.
Okay, so it's population 7.
These are planet-specific edicts, practices that can be temporarily enforced by spending some of our influence.
Alright, so... interesting. Alright.
Here we see a visual representation of this planet's surface, divided into tiles. This tab is only visible on colonies and surveyed worlds that are habitable. Each pop occupies a single tile, which means that there can never be more pops on a planet than there are free tiles.
Okay, so we've got sprawling slums. Now, each one of these are tile bonuses. What do we have here? So this is where we can build new things. We've got upgrade, we've got replace. So right now we're a little iffy on food, but we're okay. We could stand to build another mine.
Some buildings may cause adjacency effects to other buildings in neighboring tiles. Let us take this into consideration when constructing new facilities.
Alright. Adjacency effect. Okay, so, okay, look at that. Power plant has an adjacency effect to increase mineral output, food output, and energy credits. Interesting. So let's have a look at minerals. No. Mineral storage capacity, we're not going to worry about that right now. Mining network produces that. So we're going to build a mining network. It's going to suppress the food production. Yeah. And then we will... hydroponics. Yeah, that should do to start. Okay. Well, I should really look at the rest of that tab.
This is where we manage all ground forces on this planet. The upper portion of this view is divided into 3 sections. The top section represents the orbital space above the planet. The middle section is the atmosphere, and the bottom section is the surface.
Okay.
The Spaceport tab is where we view orbiting fleets, build new ships, and upgrade the station itself. If a planet has no spaceport, we can order the construction of one if we have the necessary resources.
Okay, so let's have a look at our fleets. First of all, they look pretty cool. So we've got 3 corvettes. We've got...
This is our construction ship, which is used to construct space stations. When an This is our science ship, which is used to survey astronomical objects such as planets in a star system. A planet needs to be surveyed in order to make its resources visible.
Alright, let's see what else we got here. Searching... Construction ship. Science ship. Task force. And our home world.
The government screen presents us with information regarding our empire and its government. Here we can see our ruler and any related effects.
Okay.
The budget tab tallies our empire's monthly income and expenses in energy credits. Here we can also track a variety of effects that influence our economy. The Policies tab covers government policies, as well as empire-wide edicts, practices that can be enforced by spending some of our influence.
Cool. Alright, that's all stuff we can change later, potentially.
The Demographics tab tracks the makeup and spread of our Empire's populace.
Cool. Okay. Well, let's start with a science vessel, because look at the star. That's pretty. And we're going to tell it to survey the entire system. And then our corvettes.
Military fleets are used to protect our emerging empire from threats, or to expand our glorious rule through force of arms.
And here's the world map. Now what we're going to do is we're going to send our warp ship, our first task force. It's just going to do a little loop around the home world here to start. And we'll see what we find. Okay. Alright, let's So what we're waiting on... Okay, so our warp ship fleet here, it's a very little fleet, is heading out to the edge of the galaxy, edge of the solar system.
To overcome the vast distances that separate star systems, our scientists have developed the warp drive. Ships equipped with this device can travel between systems at velocities exceeding that of light speed.
Okay.
Researching new technologies will be critical to our success. I tell you this not merely as a product of unfettered technological progress, but as your trusted advisor and, I suspect, your only true friend.
Okay, and you're gonna hit the, Alright, here they go. And away they go. Warp speed. So what we're doing is we're just getting eyes on the star system, looking for any potential trouble. And what I did is I queued up a whole bunch of extra jobs and stops for them. Now, what I don't see here is the, there's a thing called the situation log. And I'm not entirely sure how to access it. Yeah, so... Cool. So our science ship found something on another world in our home system. Oh wait, there was a way to toggle... map mode. Let's see, display mode. No, it was something about the way the galactic map would show. Would show some... There's a way to toggle it to a detailed view. Okay, maybe there's... I'll have to look that up. Obviously I'm going to have something... Oh, here we are. Hotkeys. Nice. Right in game. Menus. So F5 gives us a situation log. Oh, that's this one right here. Oh, missed it. Okay, ship menu. Detailed map modes. Alt. Okay. There we go. No, I need... Come on. Hotkeys. Let's see. Okay. General. So Alt is detailed map mode. Where did it go? Okay. Alt. Some way to Alt. Okay, well, holding down Alt adds this extra information to the galactic map.
The situation log displays a list of all currently available special projects and various other points of interest. New items will likely appear as we begin exploring the galaxy.
Okay, so this is all part of the mining station. So what you can do is you can select the construction ship. We can right-click here and just tell it to build the mining station straight up there. It costs 90. The mining station is going to produce 2 per some cycle, and so it's going to take some time to pay itself off, but it will make a difference in the long run. Alright. Alright, we're going a little bit of a different route here. Okay. Can't actually reach that one, which is interesting. That's actually quite a gap. We're obviously going to need better warp drive to cross that gap.
Alien vessel. We have discovered spacefaring alien entities that may or may not be intelligent. But, let's face it, probably are. Their true nature will remain a mystery to us, until we complete the appropriate project to investigate them. I suggest we do so post-haste, lest these are unknown spacefaring entities.
Okay.
We can learn more about them,
Ooh.
and maybe even initiate first contact by completing the appropriate special project.
Those look cool. Alright, so investigate the aliens will stop our society research, but we don't have any new planets to colonize yet, so I'm okay with this.
Situation log updated.
Ooh. Alright, well, let's start on the Alpha aliens. Okay.
Surveyed worlds sometimes possess unique properties that make them valuable objects of research. These physics, society, or engineering resources can be collected by a research station. My programming strongly compels me to compel you to build one.
Alright, where's our construction ship?
Situation log updated.
Alright, we're encountering all sorts of interesting... See, we don't have the,
Surface tiles on habitable planets are sometimes blocked, preventing their use. Clearing a tile blocker takes time and costs minerals and energy credits, but the free space often makes it worthwhile.
Okay. So we don't have the coin to build a research station there yet, but that's going to be a good one. Oops. Alright, well at least it's not going to stop building it.
Very good. The new mining station is operational, and it has already begun gathering resources for processing.
Alright. Well, since minerals...
Mining stations are used to extract the minerals and strategic resources of the object they orbit.
Cool. Alright, construction ship. Your job is going to be, in a moment, to build a... I guess it's a monthly income. Another mining station. There we are. Because we keep running out of minerals right now, so let's get minerals up and running. Let's see how our warp ships are doing. Where'd they go? Oh, they're coming.
We have found an anomaly. From time to time, our science ships will discover strange things while surveying worlds.
Oh.
These can be researched by scientists, but be certain their skills are up to the task.
He's an archaeologist, so he's actually probably good at... I would love to know more about the... Alright, do it. Your failure risk is non-existent, so let's find out what that anomaly is. Okay, so our fleet, first task force, is going to the next star. Now I'm thinking we want to go, can't get there, can get here. Can we? Yes, we can.
A triumph. We have established communications with alien beings. What a time to be alive.
Okay, we got space anivas. These entities encountered by our fleet some time ago are new, wondrous forms of spaceborne life. Quickly nicknamed space amoeba following an analysis gross misreading of the initial sensor output. The creature is in fact larger than the average Orassian corvette. We should leave it be and remotely monitor the creature and its kin from Evanda Zun. So, special project. Yeah, let's study the thing.
Situation log updated.
Alright. Alright. Okay, let's just see if we can queue up a few more... Oh, that's an autosave. Alright, we'll see what happens there. But right now, let's see. So far, so good. Speed things up a little.
Construction complete.
Oh, and now we're losing money, which means we need to think about earning some energy on our homeworld. Because, yeah, we're losing money now. Okay, the anomaly on Timbra turns out to be a natural geometrical formation. Almost looks like a marker showing the way forward. The natural beauty of the universe can be quite astonishing. Should continue to investigate these sorts of anomalies whenever we get the chance. Cool. Alright, so energy. Well, clear the sprawling sums and put another power plant up. Sure. Of course, that cost us energy to do too, which is never good. Well, hopefully we find something that will, in our homeworld, that we can put an energy station on. Because we could go broke very quickly if we're not careful. Because every one of these stations costs energy to operate. Let's get the beta aliens going.
Yet another impediment to our galactic ambitions has been dealt with. That tile blocker never stood a chance.
There we go. Alright, come on. Oh, right, I need to select... I know what's going on. I was trying to get started, but we need to select the... Alright, we're just going to tell it to build the next mining station, which will be the energy mine. I gotta figure out how to lock that on. Yes, we're going to fix that. We're working on it. Okay. Come on. There we go. Alright, Habitable World Survey. We now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Vandasirun. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life that are found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. A commendable initiative.
Situation log updated.
Are you looking for places we could live? Sounds like a great plan to me. Can we get there? We cannot get there.
Well done. The survey of our home system has been completed. We now have access to planetary data that the astronomers on our homeworld could only dream of a mere generation ago.
Okay. Let's see. Any useful... Oh, let's see.
Special project complete.
We live on a desert world, which means... Alright. Let's see. We want to observe these. Okay, well, okay. Our next alien race is deep space drones in certain systems have been investigated. The drones appear to be the workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves, judging by the state of the processing equipment. Their purpose is obvious enough: mining, but who it is that tasks them is not immediately apparent. What is obvious is that no shipment of minerals has been retrieved from this system in hundreds, if not thousands of years. They may only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the Orassian Mandate. Let's throw up a list.
Situation log updated.
Now then, our research vessel, science ship, is going to go survey Curium. because it's potentially got a desert world. Ocean world, and a tomb world. That's interesting. It's a tomb world, I wonder. And we got a desert and a tropical tundra, Arctic and ocean, Arctic Ocean, and arid. Okay, arid might be tomb. And a desert world. Good, okay. Alright, we're just gonna keep warping around here. Kind of exploring all the stars within spitting distance of home. Alright, well, that last step is not ideal, but that'll keep those busy for a while. Okay, it might be nice to have a second science ship soon, but for now, we need to get our energy situation under control. That means going to the home world and building a power plant on this empty tile. And let's see, what do we not need a lot? What is underproducing here? Whoa.
We should continue our exploration efforts.
Okay.
We may want to consider building a second science ship. This would double the speed at which we can survey our galactic neighborhood.
Alright, let's just get that going. Build. Well, that ain't happening for a little while. Alright, well, our economy is stable with a very slight monthly gain. So we're going to definitely need to do something about that. Ooh. So it is a very habitable world, which we could definitely create a colony on. Unfortunately, we won't get the research station. Ooh. Our scientist is doing well. He is really, really good at anomalies. Hostile fleet. Oh, another batch of ancient mining
Anomaly
drones.
found.
Failure risk 10%. Do it. As our science ship scans the surface of Kiram 2, it becomes quite clear we have found something out of the ordinary. Its composition and history provides it with extra materials that we should take opportunity to gather. We will surely come across even more irregularities like this as we survey new planets, and should not underestimate their impact. Alright, let's check the situation log. Okay. So, you put some engineering points towards mining drone observation. 90 days, that's not bad. We could also get some
Construction complete.
points towards the space amoeba observation. We've got our first of 8 habitable worlds surveyed. Okay, so we've got... Yes.
A healthy supply of minerals and energy credits is critical to the well-being of any interstellar power. We should take steps to increase our production of these resources.
Cool. So, Kiram 2A is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotaphs carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith's flowing lines deftly chart a history so fantastical it must be surely be fictional. Surely. And we get ourselves a 120 point boost to engineering. Now, you finish surveying that system, and that is going to be it for our first episode, everyone. Okay. Let's just have a look at the situation log, see where we're at on our various... Alright, so just expand. No surprise there. Build a second science ship, blah, blah, blah.
Special project complete.
Okay. Let's see. So the drones are remarkably efficient at squeezing... This is the mining drone. Remarkably efficient at squeezing ever-diminishing returns from the rocks Orassian miners would have soon discarded. Deemed deemed exhausted of all worthwhile mineral content. Our top engineers are working on adapting the drone's methodology for use in the Orassian Mandate's mining networks and stations, which should improve efficiency, effectively lessening energy expenditure. Of lesser import is the fact that the drones are not completely silent. Contrary to previous assumptions, they emit signal pings, though extremely infrequently and at a wavelength hard to isolate from background noise. If there is anyone left to receive these pings, may be a mystery for another time. Alright, so if we find out how they evaluate mining sites, it would add a list of mineral-rich planetoids to the situation log, but because we are xenophiles, we will get droning optimization's edict. Interesting. I think that's the one we're going to grab. Okay. Anyways,
Special project complete.
There goes the space amoebas. Okay, so space amoebas, the nickname now lovingly popularized on Vedazun, are solitary animals when left to their own devices. All but the youngest specimens are accompanied by quasi-independent organisms dubbed flagella, seemingly spawned by the amoeba and programmed through liquid RNA-laced secretions to do the bidding of the host. Initially assumed to be a young space amoebas, the flagella do not seem to factor into any reproductive mechanics, each individual flagellum instead operating solely as a disconnected limb for its host amoeba. These flagella are capable of manipulating and even attacking objects in an oppressive yet restricted range around the host, periodically returning to lodge inside the host amoeba's body for reprogramming. Potential military applications of the graceful patterns of this circulation apparent in the flagella's movement, giving us 5% evasion for all of our ships. Cool. Alright, now, at that, this is where we are going to call it a day, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.